Welcome to Dextor Plays Rebuild 3 Gangs of Deadsville, a game by Sarah Northway and Northway Games. Welcome back to Rebuild 3. We're in Penticton. We've completed 2 of our alliances. We did it with the pharmacy, these folks here, Cassandra, and we also did it with the Elite's crew. We're in the process of going in there with the government. We have finished decrypting the data that we got from the government hack. So really all that's left now is to finish off these 2 alliances and be done. Move on out. I'm going to go in here and just clear this out because I can. Clear out the back here. This should go quickly. And let's... yeah, we'll just finish off our research tree. I really don't need to worry about the defense. My defense is fine. Move. What? No. It's worse than we expected. The Dahlia's missing scout has been captured by bandits. We listened in for a long enough time to learn they're holding him for ransom and expect the Dahlias will pay, like they always do. One of the bandits is teasing their prisoner with a gigantic knife, saying he's going to slice off a finger and send it to them with a ransom note this time. Yeah, no, I don't deal that. Don't deal with that. We rocked in there, killed the guy with the knife before the others could even reach for their weapons. The rest of the fight went just as well, and we walked out of there without a scratch on us. The Dahlia guy we rescued didn't know why this kept happening to him, but he was glad that he still had all his fingers. Yep, you betcha you're glad. Good, just in time for us to talk to the Dahlias. Alright, so I also have a group here. I want you to come in here and clear out that group. There we go. Boom. Hey, Nell. We're waiting for the return of them. You saved him! Do I want him? I don't really want him. Here, we saved him. You have him back. She was glad to see their missing scout back home again. She apologized for any trouble the guy had caused and gave us the materials she promised. Sweet. Alright. Now what am I going to do? You went up a level. So there's a few things that we're going to want to think about as we move on. Firearms training. Thank you. And that is, we've got 2 of the 4 criteria for having the good option at the end. But let's get through this one. Everyone gathered at City Hall for the announcement. An alliance. We're going to share Penticton with the government. For better or for worse, in sickness or in health, peace and a little support too. They promised to send us regular shipments of ammunition each week. Davis arrived with a small delegation and climbed up the steps. Senator Davis was all business at the alliance ceremony. She gave a typical politician's speech. Rousing but full of rhetoric and contradictory promises of new jobs, lower taxes, better social services. Then we signed a huge stack of papers detailing the terms of our alliance in triplicate. They'll send us ammunition, we'll support their military operations, and share espionage intelligence. Not sure how much of this is actually relevant, but it's good to know that they've got our back. Alrighty. 3 alliances, 1 left. You, go in there, do some trading. We gotta get 1 more point. Alright, well, we got a minute or 2, I think, in there. I wonder if I can pull anybody out. Wow. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, Pilla, Grandma. Grandma wants to go with this stack. There we go. Now we got every edge there being cleared out, and you get to go back there and grab that. Hey, Dahlias, you need anything? Nell didn't want to give me anything anyway, but she does. Medicine. Got it. I got meds. And again, I'll throw you a little bit of meds. Do I need anything? I really don't need anything. So I'll just trade it. There you go. Have it. Alright, we're maxed. Next conversation. Yep, we'll wait. Next conversation with them will be the Alliance. Haunted. Yeah, it was creepy to repurpose the graveyard, but when the undead walk the earth, I tend to be less worried about offending the deceased and more interested in putting barriers between us and them. Unfortunately, Andy Moore is more sensitive than the rest of us, and he now believes he's possessed by one of the spirits. He doesn't actually seem upset by this, but his behavior is creeping everybody else out. Last night he ate 12 rations worth of pea soup and projectile vomited it all over the place. He needs some bed rest. Yeah, he does. Keep going. Good, that's done. We're on standby. Can you go in yet? Nope, not yet. Yeah, we can't get over here to clear this stuff out. I mean, if we waited long enough, we might be able to get a hole through there. Honey! Honey is now 14 years old. Hey, honey. What you up to? Alright, let me think about this for a second. Not special. We're done. Yeah, firearms. Go the standard fighter route. Let's see here. Camper, driver, or a loner? Camper. Don't really need it, but fine. Alright, well, we cleaned something out. Hello? Roar. You can go in there and capture that. Oh, that was weird. They only half moved over. Clear this out. Send one guy over here to keep that cleared. You two can go in there. Ooh, government and chosen ones sent us stuff. Nice! Alright, hold on. Do I have another? I don't. Not yet. One more. Okay. Oh, nice. Big bad mob. Okay, we'll jump them in a second. Thank you. What if I did some defense there? We're gonna stop pulling people out. Too much. There we go. And how about from here? I want to do this just until I get enough people freed up to actually jump them. Let's take... Yeah, there we go. Can I grab anybody else out of this group? I can. Alright, that should do it. And Dex, you can come over here and top them off. There we go. Very good. So even if he does move in, we will be fine. Right? Fertilizer bonus! We're thinking of having a contest of who can find the most amusing vegetable. That new fertilizer of ours sure makes this thing growing in some interesting shapes. Yeah, I bet it does. 9% danger. That's not too bad. Oh, easily distract with food. I'll throw that in there anytime, even though I don't think I needed it, but you know. Alright, clear it out. So now every place that has zombies is being cleared. You go in there. Got that. Very good. Can I take them out? Yeah, I can. Good. Talk to Dahlias? You betcha. There we go. We're going to get our alliance just in time. Saboteurs become visible. Sweet. Not that I need to worry about that too much. Preemptive strikes. Yeah, clear that out again. Let's have an alliance. An alliance, Nell mused. Well, it is good to have friends. We could supply you with food, support you if anyone else gives you trouble, but this is a big deal, and it needs a big ceremony. To complete the alliance, we should, of course, go to City Hall. You betcha. Here's City Hall. Go on in there and do that. Dex, I want you to come on over. You help write the final part of that. As we secure... I'm not secure this one. We'll pull you off fishing duty. You can secure that. Well, that pretty much clears that up. So let's start dropping some people out here. Put them in defense positions along the perimeter. Put somebody in the gas station there. There we go. They're spreading these folks out. Good to have you back. You go grab that. Alright, let's bring you over. We'll drop you right there. and spread you out as well. But put everybody like on every square available. Because that's what I would have done normally if I was trying to defend the sanctity of my borders, keep it from leaking. Don't want to have any of those illegal aliens coming across my border. Ooh, blood and ice cream. A pair of guys show up at our gate today. One a hefty guy with a shotgun on his back, the other with a right cricket. Oh my god, really? I have this. You do know that the city has no power for years, right? They said yes, of course. Oh, I can almost taste it. You know, this is actually something that would lead to number 2 of the criteria, or the third criteria that I need. And I don't think I have it though. I don't have all the stuff I need to meet the criteria. Well, it's good to know that it'll still trigger. Everybody must get on the border wall. Yeah, my plan was to do the number 3 in the next town. So if I remember right, you need something like, you need the 7-Eleven, you need a place to scavenge. Miss McClung clicked up the steps towards steps in her heels, and we addressed the crowd, describing a future Penticton run by us and the Dahlias together. We'll build walls so high that the world outside will be a distant memory, and our children can grow up never knowing fear. To maintain the peace, level-headed women will rule the government, and aggression and violence will be outlawed. Not sure I agree with all that, but the Dahlias sure do have the wall paradise planned out. It's good to know that they're on our side. Man, she's got that librarian thing going, man. I'm telling you. Alright, so we got all the alliances done. Farms reclaimed, so we should be able to get the option here in just a second to bail. Come on, what do you got? Hunter? Friend of Gustav? Why not? Alright, so we're done over here. We can bring this crowd over to the gas station. Backing up. There's this done. Alright, so now let's take a look at our factions. 4 factions done. We still don't have Gustav up to the top, but that's fine. Don't need it. So at this stage, now that we have that taken care of, you can go fish. We're going to cap that one last place. There it is. Penticton is ours. Now that we've aligned with the government, we can be sure our place in Penticton won't be contested. They've got our backs and we've got theirs. As the Lone Ranger used to say, my work here is done. Time to gather the posse and move on to the next llama ranch or whatever. Onward down the road to the next town that needs saving. We can start a new mission to leave the city from City Hall. Alright, give me a minute. I'll be back. I'll show you what I've got picked out. Zombie mob spotted. Oh yeah, that's over here. Alright. Epidemic. Do you know people can still get the bubonic plague? You betcha. Doctors can handle it. With our proper doctor training, our trailing, we were able to diagnose everyone's diseases and treat them, everyone's ills, all the while offering the court-mandated convenient bedside manner. Everyone should be back to work tomorrow, with the exception of Brandy. Okay, good. Alright, like I said, I'll be back. Let me pick my people. Okay, we're all ready to make a run out of the town. So we've met all the requirements in this town. We could clear out some more of this, but we really don't need to. We've got the alliances done. And here's the group that I want to take out. We're going to take myself, Supreme Leader Mouthhorn. We're going to take Doc Collins, Matthew Turvey, and Brandy O'Neill. I want to make sure I have solid research, somebody who could do reclaims very quickly, and of course then the fighting to allow my early expansion. The early expansion is key to keep from getting overrun in the early game. So again, and I don't have any decent scavengers. The highest scavenger I had was like a 10, so it's not really worth taking. A couple of things as far as what I'm taking for gear. Dex is going to take Yoshi, who's +1 across the board, and an assault rifle for +4. Doc is going to take the rocket launcher at +5, And I'm going to have him carry one of the FTB 9000 manuals for the next engineer that I pick up. It's +4. And the best thing that I really have as an alternate for Doc is like a +1, like a crowbar. So I think I'm going to make the investment. Matthew here, he's got the toolbox and a sledgehammer. So that's going to give him a good boost on his building. And then Brandy is taking the Jarvis's science book and the cricket bat. Now the choice behind the cricket bat. There's another special thing that I need to complete. So I've got the data dump, and I've got the notes from Dr. Abajani or whatever. The third thing I'm going to need is monkey blood, and to get that, I need to have a cricket bat, which I could get from like the ice cream truck that just showed up and dropped off this cricket bat, or I could get lucky by a trade or whatever. But it's not real common. So I'm going to take this cricket bat with me. My intent is to work on monkey blood in the next city. All right, with those 3 things that I have in hand, near the end, I'll get the opportunity to actually get the real cure. And that's what we're going to go for. All right, let's drop these people in here and do the research. Go. Bye, Penticton. Ooh. Preemptive strike. Just finished the research. Nice. There we go. Yes. Doc Collins, Matthew Turvey, Brandy O'Neill, and I packed our weapons, equipment, and as much food as we could carry, and we said farewell at the gate. The new leader, Andon, promised to take good care of Penticton, and he said we'd always be welcome back, but I knew we'd never return when we made our way to the edge of town. One last look at the shining city Penticton had become, with high walls to keep the chaos outside, hard-working citizens to keep its spirit alive, and an organized government to run it. The city will continue to thrive and be a beacon of civilization to a lost and broken world. And now onward. There are more survivors out there and other cities that need our help. Where are we going next, folks? So, February 26th on 2024, leaving Penticton, Diane. Another town rescued from disease and chaos. I wondered if they'll remember me 50 years from now as the savior of Penticton, or like some kind of Johnny Appleseed of the post-apocalypse. Penticton rebuilt. So here's our score, 106,460. There you go. Post down below in the comments if you get a better score on this. So, we're in Penticton. We had the option to do a flight out, but again, I'm not doing any flights because I'm not trying to pass by anything. We're going to be hitting each and every city. So the next one is going to be Kelowna. Let's go to Kelowna. Kelowna. The name means grizzly bear in the Okanagan language. I wonder if now that most of the people are gone, we'll find bears stalking the streets downtown and making dens in lobbies of old office buildings. I used to be scared of grizzlies as a child, but the thought of them living in the city now is oddly comforting. Here we go. Impossible. Can't get any higher. Kelowna. We're going to go in. And here we are in Kelowna. Thank you for joining me in Dextor Plays. Now that we've wrapped up Penticton, come back and join me as we go into Kelowna and see if we can get the monkey blood and move on from there. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching another episode of Dextor Plays. Please leave a like or subscribe and post any tips or tricks down below.